Imagine a girl who grew up with supportive but strict parents. Parents that always made it clear that they had high expectations and made sure that their daughter was always working hard in everything she did. This girl knew how to have fun, but definitely knew her priorities. There came a point where juggling a part-time job while going to school full-time was becoming a struggle. So she made the decision to start online classes, and it was something she was not accustomed to, so she was really nervous. Well, I was that girl. Today I'm going to share with you my experience this semester in COMM 154. When I started my college career, I was faced with a heavier workload than high school, so I was constantly faced with lack of time management and procrastination. Entering this class, my strategy was that I was going to review the syllabus and plan out days that I could work on my assignments so I can prevent myself from becoming overwhelmed. This helped me a lot because it put myself into a routine where I would start the week reviewing what was due, start a rough draft, and then rehearse my speech and record. Unfortunately, when the hurricane occurred, I was not able to get onto a computer or work on my assignments, and it put me off track. The worst thing to do when taking an online class is allow work to pile up. My favorite assignment this semester was when I spoke about a famous and influential person in society. This assignment came so easy for me because it was someone who I felt I related to and truly believed they were inspiring. I also was very interested in the facts that I learned just from doing this assignment. My least favorite assignment would have to be the informative speech. I didn't want to pick a topic that I was completely uninformed about because I felt that if the task was to enlighten my audience, I needed to know the topic a little bit more going into it. So finding a topic took some time. I kept going back to stop smoking or social networking within a business. I finally chose social networking because I felt like I used so many social networking sites on a daily basis that it was easy for me to understand why businesses would want to have a strong online presence. At first, I got stuck because I realized instead of trying to inform my audience, I kept just going into basically what were the benefits of it and wasn't really going in depth of my topic. Once I finished my outline, I started rehearsing how I wanted to present my speech, and every time I recited it, something would change with how I wanted to start it and end it. It was just very hard for me to get my thoughts into one spot and get my speech to have a middle, an end, or even a beginning. Advice I would give students going into an online speech class is manage your time wisely and don't procrastinate. I believe I am a good example to use to persuade students to work on their assignments days beforehand instead of waiting last minute. In the beginning of the semester, I was getting A's, and as the weeks progressed, I started to slack off and was becoming stressed and my grades lowered. As I mentioned earlier, you will enjoy working on speeches when you choose a topic that you can relate to and you find interesting. If you pick a topic that you don't believe in or have no interest in, it'll definitely show when you give your speech. This class can be difficult, but if you take the time and effort to work on each assignment, it will become a lot easier for you. Thank you.